Well, what brought me down here is we started our relationship with Vertical 7 years ago. It all started with phone calls, emails, some webinars, go-to meetings, and feel that personal connection was something needed to get grounded, to meet everybody in person who's helped our service meet everybody. And also with the boot camp, even though we've used the product, I don't think we're using it 100% maximum. And when we get lost in our day-to-day functions, we just probably haven't utilized it the extreme we can. So I wanted to come here for the boot camp, see what we might be missing, how we can help evolve in our program, because it's been very beneficial for us in 7 years. Being the safety director representing 4 companies, we work with LTL, we work with truckload, we work with refrigerated carriers, also brokerage, freight forwarders. And when we started the program, it was related just to the driver. But over the last 7 years, we've incorporated that throughout our whole corporation, through our maintenance, payroll, admins, freight forwarders, brokers. So we found modules or tools in every part of the service that can help us now. So part of being productive now is doing more with less, and that's how we can change our OR. So this is a valuable tool for us that not only are we doing more with less, the quality's better because we have real data, we have real tracking, real monitoring, and that's where we can measure our gold standard step by step. I think there's been some great networking here. Met with a few people already, some potential people, some of your staff, and that networking's been real good to see where we've come and kind of open my eyes or vision how we can uniquely use a product even more going forward. So it's definitely worth the visit for that, and met a few people here that I'm sure we're going to be talking more afterwards. Express to them how we've utilized and how this has really helped us. It's affected our OR, our accident ratio, our driver retention. So it's had a cornerstone to our safety culture that we've reduced our accident ratio by 52% in the last 4 years. Our driver turnover rate's been reduced over 85%. Fuel economy's increased 7%. And we added other things along with it to help get these goals, but the training is a good platform and the cornerstone to be able to utilize all the other functions we have and be able to model those even better for us. Well, the best thing to consider is the user friendliness. Because again, and we've heard a few people talk already, they just can't get to every driver personally. And this is a way that you can reach out to everybody 24/7, 365. So it's very productive there. It's definitely going to help your revenue picture of not being that additional cost when you can reach out 24/7, 365. The other thing is all the updates compared to some other services we looked at. You stay ahead of it. You give updates sometimes on a monthly, semi-annual basis. Some of the materials out there are aged 3 or 4 years, and our industry is changing so fast, we can't rely on data or training that's 3 or 4 years old. Now we've implemented, used it for 7 years. What it means to them is shows them our compassion and concern about them as an individual. A lot of our drivers share this site with their families, so their families are able to view the trucking world that their grandfather, father, husband might be a part of. And with technology now, instead of on the other sites that not very productive, now they can get into a site that even shows the family a little bit about what's going on. And we've heard some comments from them. They've learned some safe driving tips themselves by watching some of the presentations that are in the program. Infinit-I to me makes me look a hell of a lot better than what I am. Makes me look very smart, very engaged because, again, with the kind of numbers we've been able to bring to the table, makes us all look like superstars as a company, as a staff, as an individual. So I have to be honest enough to say selfishly, it makes me proud of what we've done together. And that's my passion going forward is we want to be engaged all the time and constantly improve and work together. And it makes you feel better when you're a unique part of that. So I feel it's a great partnership we have together. The only thing I'd change on the boot camp going forward, again, it was an excellent program. I think maybe a few exercises interactive or hands-on, like on the administration side. be able to walk up to the laptop, something like that, and actually go through some of the building user groups or modules. So just a little more hands-on, interactive. That'd be about the only thing I can see. Everything else was very informative and very well planned, very well handled.